Let me see if I can help you. Oh no, wait. I thought I could, but I can't.
Maybe can the TA help?
Maybe. I know why I can't help you because okay, Harry, can you help me unmute Cheryl? Because I'm not the host anymore. Cheryl, I
Sure.
tell you what, you can give me a thumbs up if the time works and a thumbs down if it doesn't. Joanne said yes. Okay, thank you for that. Cheryl, can you hear me? Thumbs up. Okay, you're open now. Does it work for you? Oh, no, you're not open. Okay. I don't know what is going on with your mic, but if you can hear me, Cheryl, thumbs up if yes, the time works for you, an hour and a half earlier, thumbs down, maybe. Oh, okay. All right. Maybe. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go around. Mary, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank
I have
you.
two Marys. I have Mary S. and Mary LK. All right.
I'm Mary S. I am.
Yes, yes. But,
Yes.
but you also have Mary Linda next to you. So I wanted to make sure that the Marys knew which one I was talking to. Mary S., does the time work for you?
Yes, that's fine, thanks.
Okay. Mary L., does the time work for you? Oh no. I can't.
Well, hopefully
We
your
have to do
feedback
something.
will change it back to what time.
Christine will, I tried. I'm trying. Nikki, does it work for you an hour and a
Well,
half earlier?
I came in a little bit later, so I didn't know what the time change was to. It's an hour and a half
Earlier.
Next week.
Next week.
Sure, that'll work for me.
Okay. I really want it to work for everyone because
Linda?
I'm gonna feel if I don't see Mary, like if I don't see all the familiar faces, I'm gonna feel bad. Go ahead, Earl.
Yes. Is this for permanent kind of thing, or is this just next week?
Well, it's something that they want to try with my schedule going forward, starting
Okay.
next week.
Starting next week. Okay. All right.
Okay. All
I don't
right.
care. I just want to know what the rules are.
Okay. I'm going to explain in a minute when I get everyone's response. Marlene, an hour and a half earlier is yes. Okay. I want everyone to be a yes, though, you see. Christine, how are you?
Good.
Is an hour and a half earlier fine for you?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay. Gina, you can either open your mic or type in the chat box. Let me check the chat box.
I sent you a message on the chat box.
Okay, hold on a minute. Hold on. Thank you, Harry. I see that now.
What was the question?
Okay. So Gina, that's kind of a no then, right? Or a maybe.
No.
Okay. All right.
What was the question, Glenda?
The question is that the time for this meditation is changing to an hour and a half earlier next week. And I'm asking everyone whether that time works for them. So the answer is yes, no, or some people are telling me maybe.
So that would be an hour and a half earlier. Okay, so that would be 5:30 Central Time for me.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Lisa,
Oh, well, how are you gonna do the chair yoga? Because it's at 5 p.m. Central Time for me.
the chair yoga is moving to another time.
Oh, okay.
My schedule is changing.
Oh, I see.
There'll be more chair yoga. There might be an additional meditation.
Okay.
And there's more. I have to look. So there's more of me, but there's some moving around in terms of scheduling. But I'm taking this feedback because I really do speak up for the meditation If all the other things move around, there's not much I can do. But I at least was able to get them to not move it to Tuesday because they were going to move it to Tuesday. I said, no, it has to be on Wednesday. Okay.
Glenda?
Yeah.
Earlier time is okay for me.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Lisa, yes or no?
Yes, that's okay, Glenda.
Okay. And Marlene was a yes, and I think I got everybody. Oh, maybe not. I have
Glenda,
screens. Yes.
can you
Cheryl.
hear me now?
Yes, now I can.
I was on a Zoom session a little while ago and I had trouble with the microphone. And I called my tech guy, my husband, and he touched it and it worked.
Well, he's got the magic touch.
Yeah, I swear he just looked at it and it worked.
That's funny.
But now I
Just
can
like-
hear you fine. So tell him
Well-
thank you.
No, I went to my iPad now.
Oh, so
Yeah.
wait. So are you on twice? Is there one Cheryl or two Cheryls? Are you signed on twice? If you are, that's okay.
Yeah, Cheryl, you
yes.
have two
Oh, you
cameras
are?
on.
Yeah, there's two
You
of
have
you.
two cameras on, so you
Yeah.
Yeah,
can turn off your other camera.
Okay, Christine, I didn't want to turn the other one off until I was sure that my iPad was going to work.
Yeah.
She could be okay as long
I
as I
can
know
put
that
this-
she's the same person. I'm fine.
Okay, thanks, Glenda.
So I get it. All right. Okay, so let me just check my other screen. Oh my goodness, there's more people. Valentine and Leslie. Okay. Valentine and Leslie, you can open your mic and let Valentine. I
Yeah,
don't know why I said
Valentine.
Valentine.
Oh
Valentine.
God, I hate that. You're not the only one though. So
I'm
don't feel bad.
sorry.
You're not the only one.
I'll
Everybody,
get it right.
most people say Valentine's. It's just like Valentine's Day. It's
Okay,
Valentine's.
I have it now.
No
Valentine's Day.
problem. No problem.
Hour and a half earlier, yes or no?
Well, I would like it. Either way, it's fine.
Okay.
Either way,
All right. And
I
thank
go
you.
with the flow.
And
I like
Leslie?
that attitude.
Yes, go with the flow. Flow
Right.
is important. Leslie, is that a yes or a no?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I want everybody to be a yes. So I'm going to see what I could do. All right. To keep it at this time, but for right now on the schedule, it's an hour and a half earlier. So I will see if I can speak to the person that does the scheduling and see if we could switch it back to this time so that there's no disruption. So now, having said this,
I have a suggestion, Madam Chairwoman.
please,
We're,
please,
we're
please.
about to do a meditation where we meditate for things. So
Well, we-
you've got this powerful group from all over the country who are happy to meditate, that we can have the hour at the right time.
At this time, yes.
Madam Chairwoman,
I tried to explain this, okay, in a variety of ways. So,
Christine,
yes,
Christine, I was at your the law of the universe today.
with Gayla,
Yes,
yeah, who was the host.
very nice.
wait a minute. Gayla was the host.
What the host of the Law of Manifestation. That's her interest group every 2
I
weeks.
love that.
You must come, Glenda. You must come. We have a wonderful time.
You know what? You know what I'm going to say, right? I have to continue to move towards, a different type of balance. Okay. Anyway, we spent a lot of time talking about, me getting that poll is important. I'm going to send an email and I'm going to see what I can do. Okay. But said that, Earl,
Yes,
it looks like you're talking.
no,
Oh, you're not
was-
talking.
I was
Oh, okay.
listening.
Oh, okay. All right. So now that we got that out of the way, how's everybody doing?
Something
And
is
what
going on
is-
with the camera. I can't see you anymore.
You can't see me.
Hmm.
Well,
No.
I'm still here.
I can hear you, but I was seeing you in the beginning, but now it's nothing. It's just blank. It's just like little pictures
You
of people.
need to go to your
Mhm.
stuff. Maybe,
Let me
who's
see.
your assistant? Is your assistant?
My
there?
assistant is not
Gone.
here. He's not here now.
Valentine, you need to go to your stuff, the little thing. What kind of a machine are you on? What kind of computer?
I'm on my phone.
Oh,
Maybe that's why.
yeah.
No, it's
I-
not. No. I never had a problem with, I do this all the time. I never had a problem with my phone connected.
Because we can see you now, but it's just
we can
very-
see
it's
you, yeah.
very dark.
I can't even see myself. I can't even see anyone. All I see is the little mannequin.
Okay, can you hear? Can
Oh.
you hear me clearly?
Can she
Yes, of
swipe her?
course. I
Can she
can hear
swipe?
you, but I can't see you. I can't see anyone.
Can she swipe her screen across, maybe?
I'm
Oh,
not
yeah,
sure.
that's an idea.
Maybe she
The
can
last
try.
time we
See,
was in a
she
meeting,
just.
Swipe the screen across.
The last meeting I was in, and I had this issue. The lady that was doing the show, the program, she did something to her camera, and then everything came up.
So Glenda, are you the host now?
I am the host, but I'm not. I really don't know.
Do you want to make me the co-host and I'll see if I can fix it?
Okay. Because I'm at a loss for, I don't know if it's something that I can even fix on my side. Because as long as everybody else can see me,
Because,
then
Well, like I said, in the beginning, I could see you, but all of a sudden I can't anymore, and I haven't had that problem.
okay. So Valentine, I'm not really sure what to do, but as long as you can hear me, it's good because we're going to be meditating soon anyway, and your eyes will be closed. So nobody's going to see anybody. Okay. So first of all, I'd like us to take like 3 deep breaths. Okay. Myself included. Just 3 deep breaths.
I like it better when I can see. I don't like this at all.
Okay, and 1 more deep breath. Okay. Well, this is an interesting week, okay? It's just a lot of energy moving around, and I just wanted to kind of bring us to, settle down a little bit, okay? I wanted to get everyone's opinion because everyone's opinion is important to me about the time and the day that we meet. But I want us also to now contribute like we normally do. What are you thinking? What are you experiencing? What would you like to put into our meditation soup so that when we do meditate, we have a combined list of ingredients to focus on?
Glenda,
Yes, Earl?
I'm going to offer the word reinforced, and it's got a D on the end. And the reason I say that is that because of what I've learned and experienced in this group and in other groups, things are falling in place, at least in a lot of part of my life.
That's awesome. Reinforced. I like that. That has a nice grounding, strong foundational type of feeling. Thank you for
Well, thank-
starting us
thank you.
off with that.
Yeah, yes, thank you.
Mhm.
I'd like to add rebirth in
Ooh.
honor of the season. I celebrate Easter, and rebirth seems important right now.
Rebirth definitely seems important. Yep. Thank you, Cheryl. Anybody else?
For me, it's,
Wait a minute, Arnita, and then let Anita go first. Go ahead.
for me, it's calm.
Calm. Okay. Okay. Joanne?
Restoration.
Ooh, I love these words. Restoration.
Got a bunch of R words.
I know a lot of R words, a lot of RE words. Nikki, you have your hand up.
Inspiration.
And they're rhyming. Inspiration. I'm going to add one. Dedication. Anybody else? Christine, go ahead.
What comes to mind with all we've been through in our few minutes together is to request and know and manifest, Gayla. Divine right order.
Divine right order.
What does that mean?
Christine, you want to explain what that means?
I'm asking for the order to be present as to our wishes.
Right. I'm also going to add manifest there. Manifest is something that I'm working on too for, yeah. Manifestation. I like that. What's one? I want to throw in unlimited abundance. Okay, I see something in the chat box. Let me just check that. Oh, wait. Okay. I see a question that I'm going to answer before. Just give me a moment to type it. And actually, Mary, I see your question, Mary S.
Yeah.
And I would maybe ask me at the end because my whole schedule is kind of shifting. So I need to look on my calendar, but I don't want to look now.
Sure, that's fine.
So ask me at the end.
I will. Thank you.
Anybody else before?
Growth.
Growth.
What's the word again, Shirley?
Is there another word?
Recreate.
Recreate. Think all these, Dean, all of these are words. I love it. Oh, we're on to something interesting now.
I'd like to
go ahead.
The word revival.
Woo!
Oh.
Wow.
We're on to something now.
Dictionary.
Notice how spring has come and now we're kind of, you know, it's like our consciousness reflecting that. So anybody have any more words before I read them? And then you can either embrace all of them or pick out one to focus on. Any more words?
Happiness.
Happiness. Okay.
I like revive.
What word?
Revive.
Revive?
Yeah.
Yes.
We have revival.
Revival and revive is two different things.
Okay, I'll add it. Okay, anybody else?
It's like okay.
Oh no, go ahead. Go ahead, Valentine.
No, that's okay. That's okay. Go ahead.
Okay, sorry.
No problem.
Glenda?
Go ahead.
Kim just came on from Get Set Up. I send her a note about Valentine's camera.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Christine. Okay. So she'll help you out.
Okay,
all right.
I'm on it.
All right, Kim.
No,
Okay.
No, she's gone.
No, Kim is still here. So I feel like he's like this, like a lot of, and I want us to be like this. Come bring it down. Planting a lot of seeds, definitely appropriate for spring. So I'm going to read our list. Earl started us off with the R words: reinforced, rebirth, calm, restoration, inspiration, dedication, divine right order, manifestation, unlimited abundance, growth, recreate, revival, happiness, revive, and I'm going to finish it off with peace. Okay. Okay, so I want you to mute your mics, okay? I'm going to go around and check. Okay. We have to mute our mics to begin to settle down. Okay, I'm just checking. I want you to get comfortable. Turn off any disturbances. Turn off your, put your phone, either turn it or the ringer off or just turn it off, period. Turn off the TV, anything that can distract you. I want you to begin to just get a sense of yourself. And what I mean by that is really become aware of the parts of your body that are touching the chair. Sometimes we take that all for granted. That brings more of an awareness to us. I want you to become aware of your breathing, your natural breathing. Again, something that happens all the time, but we may not be aware of it. Just really beginning to kind of scan your body and just become aware maybe of any places that you might be feeling tension. Okay. Just becoming aware. And maybe once we start to meditate, what you'll do is with your inhaling and exhaling, you'll bring some of that wonderful breath to those areas that you may feel tension. Just let me go over, and this is if it's comfortable for you. You can inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Again, I say if that's comfortable for you. If that's not comfortable for you, just become aware of your inhaling and exhaling any way that you do it that's comfortable for you. And what I mean by aware of it is literally when you're inhaling, think about your inhale. And when you're exhaling, think about your exhale. If anything comes up, because sometimes it does, you might start thinking about tomorrow, yesterday, what you ate for lunch, what you will eat. Our minds get really busy. Don't chase that thought. Just think about the next inhale or the next exhale. Return to your breath. Okay. While we are meditating, your eyes should be closed, no peeking. You'll know that we're done because you'll hear my voice again say, it's time to come back and bring yourself to the room. I want you to just focus on your breath. Focus on being present. Focus on reinforced, rebirth, calm, restoration, inspiration, dedication, divine right order, manifestation, unlimited abundance, growth, recreate, revival, happiness, revive, and peace. That is our collective consciousness that we created together for this meditation. I want you to just settle down, allowing yourself to become more aware of your inhale and your exhale. more aware of the essence of yourself. Understanding that we're all individuals, but collectively we're all one during this time. We're all one as we prepare to go deeper within ourselves in this meditation. Continuing to focus on your inhale and your exhale. Begin to bring your awareness back to the room. Feel the weight of your body resting against a chair or whatever you may be resting upon. Begin to wiggle your toes. You can wiggle your fingers. You can move your head from side to side, up and down. And when you are ready, you may open your eyes. Welcome back. How's everybody doing?
Nice and relaxed.
That's wonderful.
Peaceful.
Very nice.
Soothing.
I had well, you know, I have to keep checking the time, so I can't really fully meditate. But I had these moments where I saw a field of flowers and then trees with blossoms, and it just was just so wonderful.
Oh, I have to practice a lot more because my mind was racing. I was on other thoughts and I had to keep bringing it back and breathe.
That's okay. That was good. You kept bringing it back and breathing. Yeah. I was on some other thoughts too. That happens to me. And I had to do the same thing. I was on some other thoughts. There was noise outside. Oh, all kinds of things was happening. But I kept bringing it back to the breath. Mm-hmm.
Me too.
I had a nice memory. I started thinking about what I did a good while ago when I was teaching music in a classroom, a variety of classrooms, vocal music. And I do a thing called mirroring. We'd listen to this. I'd start the class like this. And I had a wild second grade class that the poor teacher couldn't calm down. And I had to start the day with them, you know. So anyways, we'd take this really calm music and then we'd mirror each other. And it was good for me too. So I was almost tempted to do that while you're playing that music, but it was kind of meditative and it was just so good because we could just all calm down and breathe.
That's nice. Yeah.
So it was
I
nice.
love
nice.
the music too, again.
Well, I'm glad, Cheryl. I don't know. I guess maybe I'm just like your muse or something.
You're my music muse. If you think about it, can you put it in your notes?
Okay. I'll put, this is a playlist. So I'll try to
Thank
put the whole
you.
playlist
Yeah.
in. Yeah.
The
Yeah.
music was wonderful. I was up in the clouds, blue sky and clouds.
That's awesome, Nikki.
Boy.
Wow.
I could have been an airplane, you know. It was just
Or a
when
bird.
you get above the clouds, when you finally level off, it was
Yeah. Oh, wow.
it
That's
was,
nice.
How
That's
long
nice.
was it?
15 minutes.
wow.
Did
That
you
was
know
great.
that, Christine? Did you guess correctly?
I guess because it was long.
Okay.
Yeah.
Remember, I had said that I was going to begin to let us go a little longer, you know, because before I started off 5 minutes. We started off 5 minutes, then I increased 7, 10. I said, no, let's go a little longer. Okay.
The music's very relaxing.
I'm glad. I try to come into a state to choose either for my chair yoga or for the meditation, music that really will be gentle,
Thank you.
gentle and calming.
Yes,
Okay.
thank you very much.
You're very, very welcome. Yeah. You know, this is a powerful week. Okay. It's a holy week. We have two major religious, we have Easter and we have Passover. And spring just happened. So I'm not surprised that we added the words that we added tonight. A little different than what we usually have been talking about because things are different. And the other thing is that we are we're making them different. We're making a decision about, like, you know, some of the words: rebirth, restoration, inspiration, you know, moving from what we've all been going through to whatever life is going to blossom into after the pandemic. Cheryl, I remember something you shared a couple of weeks ago, and I also have been having some of those feelings. Like when I think about it, it's hard for me to think about returning to normal. I remember you shared that, and I started to feel like that too. And I think it's important for us to remember that we have the ability to visualize and to manifest.
If I could add, my daughter explained it very well. She has a 1-year-old baby and she has aging parents, my husband and me. So she's been, you know, every day she watches the numbers, whether they're going up or down in our county. And we thought we were all going to be together on Easter for the first time in, you know, since it started. And she backed off and she said, you know, it's going to ebb and flow. There are going to be times, because we had an outside dinner, the whole family, a couple of weeks ago, but she said, I'm just getting accustomed to the fact that it's not going to be, you know, an abrupt re-entry. It's going to ebb and flow.
I agree. It's a ebb and flow, and we have to remain. I can't even describe what my Monday was like. It was an existential crisis.
Oh, no.
But that's okay. That can happen sometimes. It can happen. And then guess what? You know, I remember Monday evening I had to do a chair yoga, even though I had such a challenging day. And because, you know, of what I do, things moved in a different direction. So when I woke up Tuesday, I felt like, yeah, you know, I felt encouraged again. I felt inspired again. But I just wanted to share that it is normal for us to feel hesitant. Okay. It's normal for those feelings to come up. So, anyone else had any insights, any thoughts, anything come to you that you'd like to share? You're not obligated to share, okay? Christine, go ahead. Oh, hold on, Christine, and then Earl, okay? Hold on, Earl.
So even with all of the words everyone shared, what came up from me was joy, because I experienced that a couple months ago when we focused on the word joy, and I remember how wonderful it was. And so I started feeling this amazing feeling of joy throughout my whole body, and I felt like I was shooting pink light of joy out to people that I'm currently family members that I send love, I send peace, but for some reason today it was send them joy. So that's what I was sending out to the universe. I was sending out, and it felt so good. I just felt like this warm pink light of joy.
That's what we meditated on last week. Remember that pink light in the heart? We did the heart chakra meditation.
Yeah, so that's what came back for me today, amazingly.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing that. Earl?
Yes. I have had a reinforcement from something that is rather usual and routine. In other words, I know mindfulness is to focus upon the present, and that we often in life, we deal with what has gone on in the past, and we're thinking about the future. And I heard a meditation yesterday, or experienced one, and the leader emphasized that too often we look to the past, we look to the future. We need to look at the present moment. And I will give credit to the UCLA Mindful. It's an app. I think maybe I've spoken of it before, but it is a good one. The college, UCLA.
Okay.
Oh,
thank you for sharing. I just jotted that down. Thank you so much.
Yeah. It's a bit limited in the sense they don't have a lot of meditations, but they have a variety, and they also have some I'll call them podcasts or essays that describe what meditation is and so forth. Go for it.
UCLA.
Thank you for sharing. Yeah, I just jotted it down. I just feel I don't know, like a wave of peace. And for me personally, I'm working on a manifestation of something that has, that appears like it has blocks to it, but I've been getting this vague visualization of it. And this is like the second time today, which is exciting. If I can see it, then I know it exists. Yeah. It's coming.
You know what? When you hear or see something the second time, that is usually a signal to react to it or accept it or do something about it.
Well, yeah,
That's good.
Well, it's good. I'm going to try to see it some more because I'm not sure where it is.
Well, yeah,
it has to reveal itself to me.
Yeah,
But I know it's coming because I saw it twice today. And
Yeah,
the second time
yeah.
was while we were meditating.
Yeah,
Which is
yeah.
wonderful.
Yeah, I think sometimes I let things go by, and then
Mhm.
if it hits me the second time, it's like, hey, wake up, do something about it.
Mhm. 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 Anybody else? We're at the top of the hour. Anybody have any questions? I know you may have some questions. If you have questions, go ahead. Go ahead, Shirley.
Two things. I missed out. Are we changing the time? You're discussing changing
Yes,
time?
we're changing the time. You have a wonderful evening too, Christine.
Hi,
Christine, excuse me.
Christina.
We're an hour and a half earlier.
Ooh.
I know.
So that will be at 6:30 or?
Well, it's 6:30 my time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
6:30 Eastern time.
Yeah, 6:30 Eastern time.
Right, 6:30 Eastern time. So it's an hour and a half earlier. That's why I was taking like a poll on everyone whether that time worked for them.
Okay.
I want to thank, I think it's Christine, for your lovely landscape, the view of the ocean.
Oh,
and
she always
the
has that.
water.
She had to leave, but she
Oh.
always has that. Yes, you
Oh,
know.
well, okay, well, she is being thanked right now.
I'll let her know.
Okay.
I'll send her a message. So we usually do 2 meditations, but we chatted a little bit. We did the one. And by the time we meet next week, Easter will have come and gone. And I just want to remind you that you can take moments on your own. It doesn't have to be fancy. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to worry about doing it right or wrong. I just want to remind you to breathe, okay? Give yourself time each day and just breathe, okay? Some of what we experience here may come up for you. You may have new things. If you see something that's disturbing you, close your eyes and breathe in what you want it to be and breathe out whatever it is that's disturbing you. We have a lot more power than we think we do. Sometimes things look different than how they really are. Each individual has the ability to be able to experience an expansiveness. This is why if you've been taking classes with me, you know that there's a theme, there's a common theme. It's the breath. Whether it's chair yoga, I'm focusing you on breathing. Whether it's this social hour, I'm telling you to breathe. If it's the stress management, I'm telling you to breathe, because this is your passageway to really discovering the unique, wonderful, magical things about yourself. I mean, Nikki shared that during this meditation, she was up above the clouds. That's a beautiful experience. And there's many, many more experiences that's in all of us. You just breathe. If we just take time to check in, to go within ourselves.
Glenda?
Yes?
I have one other resource to suggest. One of your courses is called 10 Seconds of Courage by Natalie Kossar, Kossar.
Mm-hmm.
She's a psychologist in Australia, and she's written a book with that same subject title. But
Okay.
She's saying just what you're saying.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah, or vice versa.
I love that.
Yeah. It's
Leanne, thank you. I'm listening to you, Earl, but I'm also looking at the chat, so I'm telling Leanne, thank you. You have a wonderful weekend as well. Go ahead, Earl. Go ahead.
Oh, I was done, except I'm going to say I think you do a wonderful job, even at multitasking and listening, and it is wonderful. Thank you.
Oh, you're very, very welcome. All of you inspire me. I shared that story last week when I was really going through some things, and I decided that I would do the meditation, that I would hold on. So there was a little while in November into December that all I was doing was the meditation. And because we were meditating through a really, really scary time. I was very scared. That's part of why I wanted to stop, because I'm like, I don't know what is going to happen, but I'm scared. I'm being very transparent. But I kept showing up on Wednesday. I said, no, all of you would be disappointed to find out that I just left. Okay. And it gave me strength, because I was able to say, okay, open up my schedule a little bit more. So the reason why things are shifting around a little bit is because I'm able to open up my schedule a little bit more. And, they want to move some things around because they want to get more of my classes in. If you notice, I'm not teaching a lot of the other classes that I was teaching before. They want to try to bring them in. So it's a real blessing. And I have to say thank you so much for coming every week, because that gave me strength.
I'll
And
try
that
to make
gave
it.
me encouragement.
It's a mutual thing.
Yeah.
I can't tell you, this is like, I count on this. Actually, I count on this
Oh,
group, getting to see you. And the way the music is important, but the way you're gentle talking. If somebody said,
Yes.
okay, close your eyes, it doesn't work. So
no.
very calming. We need you every day. So,
Right.
Well, I
It's
mean,
kind of gentle.
this is what some of the discussion, they're like, okay, we're going to gradually increase your schedule because we want to have meditation every day. We want to have chair yoga every day, but they're gradually doing it. Okay. So in them doing it, they're moving it around. They like my meditation. They like the chair yoga, and they also like those dance music hours that I do. They love them too. So they're trying to move them around and increase all of them at the same time. And that's really, really a blessing, because I love doing them.
Yeah. And that's what you wanted to do. You're right. That's
I have fun doing them. So I'm like,
A win-win.
awesome. It's a win-win. I'm like, this is exciting. I get to do more of what I love, and it's healthy for me too. Oh, this is just wonderful. So
I'm
just
happy for
bear
you.
with us. I'm going to really try to see if they could switch this back to 8, and then switch what they're thinking about having at 8 to 6:30.
Thank you.
I think that's fair, right? I'm going to
Glenda?
try.
Glenda,
Yes, Cheryl.
I don't remember if I shared this at the beginning or not, but I found this group, and this is responding, I think, was it Shirley? Shirley, did you say how you look forward to this
Yeah.
every week? I found this group right around the same time, maybe even the same week, that my local meditation group that had been meeting for 3 years had dissolved. And I was just devastated. I really loved the people. I mean, we met in real life. And then when the pandemic started, we were Zooming. And these are people that I run into, well, not during the pandemic, but typically, I run into on the street and say hi, and we know each other. And the teacher had to move on.
Oh,
but
wow.
It was just so amazing that I found this. And as I always look forward to Monday nights, now I look forward to Wednesday nights. And
this is
a few of my
why-
friends who call, or my daughters, they know, no, I'm busy on Wednesday night. Don't call me. Don't expect anything from me on Wednesday night.
That is awesome. I'm really glad that I'm just glad that I'm saying yes. And I'm glad that in my 20s, I decided, in my 20s, my family said I was weird. And my friends thought I was weird because that's when I started meditating and learning about crystals and, they were like, what's wrong with you? You're weird.
Heat it up.
Well,
Something great
it
about
paid
being
off.
weird.
It's nothing wrong with being weird.
Exactly. Creative, you're creative. Hey, what happened to Carolyn? Did you find out?
I asked them to email her, and
It was Carolyn, I think.
thank you
Carolyn.
for reminding me.
Yeah.
I didn't hear anything back, but because they didn't give me her email, but I gave them her name, and I said, "Can you please reach out to her because we haven't seen her?" So, thank you for reminding me. I'm going to email the person that I emailed again.
Because I think she's in Ohio. Isn't she in Ohio?
The noodles are new for you.
Oh,
I
I
don't know.
think,
I don't know.
think she's in Ohio.
It wasn't a warm place. It was not a warm place.
She's in Ohio, and she looked like she was in like a small little room, maybe like a nursing home or something like that. I don't know.
I think
Could
she was
be.
in Delaware, Ohio.
Okay, Earl. Okay. I'm going to try again. All right. I
Okay.
did send the email. All right. I did inquire about her, and I'm going to try again because it's not like her to not join. Okay?
Yeah.
Glenda,
Yes, Earl.
maybe we're thinking of the same people, but I don't think we are. There was a gal who came one night. She came in a little late, and she said her husband was in the hospital.
That's me.
Oh,
That's Mary.
That's me.
Yeah.
How
That's
is
Mary.
your husband?
Oh,
He's-
Mary.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I didn't remember your name. I'm sorry.
yeah, I didn't make it last week. He came home about a week and a half ago. He was very sick, but getting better every day.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
good.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Which Mary are you?
Mary S. Mary
That's Mary
Shelley.
S.
Yes.
And are you in Baltimore?
I'm in Baltimore.
See, I remember that.
Yes,
Mhm.
I am. Yes, it was
Yeah,
a
that's
very.
Mary S. We have Mary S. and then we have Mary L.
Okay, thank you, Mary
Okay.
S.
Yeah, well, thank you for asking. That's very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Thank you.
Okay, that's what we do.
Yes, it is what we do. Okay.
Yeah.
So everybody, I want you to have a wonderful week. Okay.
Me too. Have a nice
Really,
Easter.
Really, we
Yes.
put some
An Easter.
seeds in.
Sure.
Remember, I
Yes.
said I saw like this garden of, it was so beautiful. And then all the trees started getting flowers too. And I said, oh my goodness, that's wonderful. So I think that's us, just spreading all that beauty and joy and love. So let's see what manifests. What I'm working on, I'm looking forward to sharing with the group and saying, yes, it's manifested. Okay. And I'm very, very excited that I saw the image of it during the meditation. So that's the second time today. So that's a sign that it's
Yes.
Thank you so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful,
Okay.
wonderful night.
Night, everybody.
Okay.
Thanks
all
so much.
A
Good-
heart,
Good night, everyone.
Good
my
Thanks so
heart to
much.
your heart.
Thank
Stay
you.
healthy.
Happy holidays to all.
Oh,
Happy
okay.
holidays,
And
yes.
Cheryl, I'm
Easter.
going to paste the playlist
Good.
into the email.
Thank
So
you.
look for that. Okay.
Thanks so much, my
You're
music
welcome.
Take care.
muse.
Okay.
Have a good night.
Yeah.
All
Happy
right.
Easter.
Good night. Good
Bye,
night,
everyone.
Henrietta. Good night,
Good night.
Earl. Good night,
Thanks
Cheryl.
so
Good
much,
night,
Glenda.
Mary.
Always a pleasure.
Good night,
Always a pleasure.
Lisa. You're welcome. You're welcome. Good night,
Okay.
Dean.
Wherever he is.
Right, wherever he is. Thank you, Henrietta. Good night.
Yeah.
Good night.
Okay. All right. Bye-bye.